Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
I have been lately been stuck in this belief is I'm not going to go out there because I don't want it to be the person to be like the last one or the same person. So obviously it's love related. I just got out of a crazy relationship, and pretty much I have put a belief in my brain that unless I'm ready to go out there and attract a normal man, um,
Mhm.
I'm just going to stay away from dating altogether. And I've never had that belief before that strongly, but when you keep on repeating the same pattern over and over in relationships, sometimes you just have to take a step back. And I'm feeling that um, I'm blocking myself from going out and attracting someone who might be different. So I don't know how that belief has locked into my brain, but I'm having trouble shedding that out.
Okay. Well, first of all, good luck in finding a normal man. I don't think I've met one of those yet. So with how did you feel after the last relationship?
Um, Kind of angry and disappointed at myself that why was I unable to see the red flags?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you yeah? Are you trying to make sure you never feel like that again?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the problem is, I don't want to miss the red flags again. I don't want to feel angry and disappointed. So the easiest solution is just don't go out there. Right. And here's the issue is that you have to be willing to go through that process again. Now, you now have a better understanding, you've got more awareness of those red flags. So it's a matter of noticing, and this time round, okay, that's a red flag. We're going to stop this relationship right now. This one's a green flag, so we're going to go into that relationship right now. But everything right now is this push energy. I don't want to do that again. I got to make sure it doesn't happen. So here's basically what's going on is this, you're here in the middle, and this is where you want to be in an amazing relationship and lots of love, understanding, caring. And on this side is the red flags are going on. You're not seeing it. You're going to feel angry, disappointed. You're going to get heartbroken. And you're saying, I'm willing to have everything over on this side, but I'm not willing to go that far on this side. I mean, there may be some things that come up that make me a little uncomfortable, but no, nothing big. And the universe works on resistance and allowance. And resistance is the biggest thing, is however much resistance you're putting into something is creating your results. But the universe doesn't work in duality like we do. So with us, where you're here and there's one side and there's the other side. But for the universe, there's just resistance. So however much resistance you're putting one way, you're also putting the other way without realizing it. So the more resistance you're going into the not getting pissed off at yourself, not getting heartbroken, not getting deceived, the more resistance you're putting into not opening up your heart, not allowing things to happen. And so that's what's creating the reality you're in. When you're willing to go both ways, all the resistance goes away and the outcomes start to show up. But what's cool is when the resistance goes away, you tend to get what's on this side. Sometimes you've got to go to the other side, but most of the time you just tend to get what's on this side and things flow. But you're pushing against all this fear, all of this anger, all of this disappointment. And the first thing you need to do is forgive yourself for not seeing the red flags, because what you're doing is you're punishing yourself over and over and over again. So there's resistance to that. Why can you not forgive yourself for not seeing the red flags?
Because I knew better. This time around, I
Okay.
knew better. Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing, and this is what I found is really amusing with human beings, is when you grew up, when you were growing up, if you did something wrong, you got punished for it. And that was just so your parents could teach you right from wrong and what you can do and what you can't do. But once you've grown up, you don't need to be punished for your mistakes because the mistakes are the punishment in themselves. So if you knew better, you didn't see it, then going through that process, that was a punishment. But now what you're doing is you're adding your own punishment on top of that, the own judgment of yourself, not allowed to forgive yourself, right? And so you've already been through the punishment. You don't have to go through that self-judgment and add more punishment on top of it. You're done. You're good. Okay. But now it's time to say, okay, now I got punished because I should have known better. Next time, I'm going to have more awareness so that I can have a better relationship. Okay. How often have you been in a relationship with red flags?
My whole life.
Okay, so that's part of the problem. So what do you love? This is going to be a weird question. What do you love about getting into those relationships where these men have all these red flags?
You know, just the ability to kind of cure and solve their issues, because I always get involved with individuals who are broken children on the inside. Like my friend said, one of my friends said that there will be 10 normal men standing and you always tend to attract the narcissistic, psychopathic men to your life. And that's the truth. I was raised by narcissistic parents, and those are the traits I think, attracted to. At the moment, I'm in love with myself, and that has never happened before. So there's already a shift happening, but there's a small blockage that needs to be removed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to remove loving yourself?
No, just the ability to, I guess, share it with other people. Because now that I've found myself, it's kind of, how do I share that with other people? Will they be able to accept it or like it or whatnot?
Okay. In a relationship, if you don't have anything to fix in your partner, do you have any value in the relationship?
No.
Yeah, it's really strong. It's coming up there. So this is what you've decided. This is why you keep finding these people. Is if there's nothing to fix, I'm not going to be loved. I've got no value. There's no point in the relationship. So you have to keep finding broken men.
Mm-hmm.
But when you realize that you have value on your own, you don't need a broken man. You need someone that also has value. You find each other, and he just loves you for who you are. You love him for who he is. Mm-hmm. Right? And your purpose is just to be you in the relationship. That's all you need to do to create value. So are you willing to step out of the story that your value comes from how you can fix your partners?
Yes.
Are you willing to step out of the story that people will only love you for what you can do for them? Ow. It's a lot of resistance.
Yes.
Oh, that's not moving that much. Okay. So here's the thing. People can love you for just who you are. In fact, that's usually where love starts, is that they're just looking at you and go, I don't know what it is about Sonia, but damn, I'm just so in love with this woman. Right. And that's the thing. It's not like, oh, Sonia keeps doing these things for me, so therefore I love her. It's just like I look at her and I see who she is, and there's just that quality. And I love Sonia, and that's just how it shows up. I remember one of my friends, he was way back in high school, he was talking about this girl, Danielle, that he was into. And we were at lunch, and she had brought these nuts, walnuts or something like that, and she had forgot to bring a nutcracker. And she was sitting there at the benches in the cafeteria, and she's trying to smash these nuts with her fist to get into them so that she could eat them. And every now and then one would just go skittering across the table, and she's just oblivious to everyone else that's going on because she's determined to eat these nuts, and she keeps smashing with her fingers. And he said, I was watching her do that, and that's when I knew I was in love with her. Because just that whole thing was like, oh my God, I need to have this woman in my life. And he actually ended up marrying her, a high school sweetheart. So, but that was it. That was the moment. It wasn't that she was doing anything for him or for anyone else. She was just trying to smash nuts with her fist. And that was like, oh, I'm done. I'm completely in love with this woman. So you don't know what's going to cause it. So let's try this again. Are you willing to step out of the story that people will only love you for what you can do for them?
Yes.
Okay, how's that feel?
My hands are icy cold. My body was shaking as I was as you were asking me to answer you, but it feels really good. It feels good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like, and if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.